Hello, everybody, and welcome to DK Rants. Um, this channel is just going to basically be me ranting about things that I want to rant about, to be honest. Um, and I know what you're going to say, people in the comments. Oh, you're just trying to be DVDR. No, I'm not. I will never try to replace the great DVDR, guys, okay? And DVDR is back, by the way. If none of you guys know, DVDR is back. Channel's hat flying, all right? But no, I'm not trying to replace the great DVDR, okay? Not at all. Um, Shout out to DVDR, though. But anyways, yeah, this is just going to be me just ranting about stuff that I can't really talk about openly, because as much as people want to say, like, mainstream media tells you, oh, you tell it, don't keep it inside, tell it, open up, tell a trust person you trust, don't keep it inside, it's all nonsense, guys. Like, no one really cares, you know. And I get it, dude, because the average person doesn't have the feelings that that I have. The average person doesn't struggle the way I struggle, And that leads me to what the topic of this first video is going to be, and that's life sucks if you're an unattractive man. Point blank period. If you're a sub 5, guys, it's over. And unless you achieve like crazy status, and you get like, a ton of money, you could be a beta boxer, it's over, guys. And height's not going to save you. Personality's not going to save you, because looks first, all those other things come second, third, etc. Like, it's looks first, guys, for both genders, okay? Like, there's this lie that, once again, mainstream media likes to tell you, and women, by the way, will like to tell you, oh, men are the ones that care about looks. Men are the visual creatures, and women, they care about more about what's on the inside, and the personality over looks, and blah, 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 blah. It's all a bunch of nonsense, guys, or cope, however you want to call it. It's all a bunch of nonsense, guys. It really is. It's all nonsense. Personality helps you once you attract, but in order to attract, you have to have good looks. Okay? Or else, and guys, I'll be honest, guys. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I used to fall into this trap. I used to be blue-pilled, okay? I used to fall into this trap, like, oh, yeah, it doesn't, looks are important, but personality matters more. Like, I used to be a dummy and think like that. I used to think, yeah, guys care more about looks, and girls care a little bit more about personality, or not personality, but it's about your status and your personality and your money. And the truth is, guys, it's looks, guys. It's all about looks. And I didn't really realize until like relatively recently how important looks really are. Like, in all aspects of life. It's not even just dating. It's how you're treated by it's how you're treated by people. It's how you're treated by teachers, how you're treated by and everybody, realistically, how you're just treated by society, like employers, teachers, peers, people on the street. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Like, being attractive really is a superpower, especially as a man, because there's so many attractive women, but there's not a lot of attractive men. So I would argue that being attractive as a man is a superpower. Being attractive as a woman isn't, simply due to the fact that attractive men are way more scarce than attractive women. Like, there's attractive women all over the place, guys. Go outside your house, go in public, you're gonna be able to just, like, point out attractive women, like, no problem. But yeah, back to like the main topic. Yeah, guys, life just kind of sucks, man, if you're unattractive. It really does. Like, people don't want to be friends with you, or they don't want to be near you, they don't want to be friends with you. You know, your confidence is going to be at an all-time low because because it's years of constant rejection, constant failure with women, constant not like, friendship rejection, like no one wants to be friends with you. Just, you just get treated like absolute dog crap, you know. I'm trying not to curse on this channel, but you just get treated like absolute crap. And yeah, it's just not fun. It's not fun being unattractive, you know. Like I remember when "what do you look like" on Snapchat became a big thing, and guys, I got so many unads from that. It's crazy how much look like, bro. On social media, forget about it. So looks are everything on social media, literally everything. Like dating apps, like if you're not at least a 7, you might as well delete those dating apps, brother. Delete Tinder, delete Hinge, delete Bumble, delete OkCupid, all that crap, bro. And guys, I've had all of those apps. Okay? I've had all of those apps. Okay? And let's just say they didn't go so well. All right? I got a couple of matches on Tinder with girls that were not, like, maybe a 4 at best, if I remember correctly. Like, not really too attractive. But, when you're an unattractive guy, guys, you kind of just take what you can get at this point. At that point, you kind of just take what you can get. Like, we don't really have the ability to choose the people we want to date, unlike women, honestly, because even average women really have their pick of the litter, to be honest. But especially attractive women, bro. Attractive women they have the pick of the litter, bro, like to an ungodly level. Same thing with attractive men, but like even an average woman, bro, has the pick of the litter, to be honest with you, because they can still probably date like a 7. Like they could be like a 5 and they could still probably land a Chad Light, or even maybe a Chad, who knows, if, she's pleasant enough and she, maybe she has a good body, maybe, maybe she has a 5 face but an 8 body and she's pleasant. She could probably pull a Chad even, bro. It really is that simple for women, bro. Like, just look good and be pleasant, and don't be a 304. Don't be a 304. And yeah, you're good to go, honestly. I mean, there's some women that are really, really unattractive, where like they're gonna have trouble with guys, but they're so far and few in between. It's like, it's not even worth mentioning. Like, and you could say the same thing for men. Like, it's a bell curve. Like, sub 4s are just as uncommon as Chads. They're just as uncommon as 8s and 9s and 10s. Like, sub 4s are just as uncommon as Chads. But the thing is, like, even average, even normie guys, like, they're fighting for scraps. They're fighting for scraps because Chad just cleans up everything. And yeah, like, you're basically on Tinder trying to compete for scraps with sub 5s. And I mean, sub 5s, let's be honest, sub 5s are not even in the running. Like, guys, like, sub 5s don't even have a chance, bro. Like, it's so crazy. It's over, dude. Like, let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm a sub 5 myself, guys. I would say I'm a 4 out of 10. I am overweight. I've been overweight most of my life. I'm not gonna make excuses and say, oh, well, I'm just big boned, and no, I'm overweight. I understand that. It's, I'm trying to lose weight now. I've been going to the gym and stuff like that, and I've slimmed down a little bit, but I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. So I'll just be open and honest about that. Yeah, I'm overweight, but shockingly enough, I am tall. I am Chad height. I'm around 6'4", 6'5", and I'm not trying to. I am not, like, please don't think I'm trying to, like, brag. I'm just trying to give you guys kind of an idea of like how I look. Because I'm most likely not gonna do a face reveal, bro. Because let's be honest, guys. Like, I don't want to show my face on the internet, bro. Like, even maybe this is cope. Maybe this is cope. Probably is, but even if I was like attractive, I probably wouldn't show my face only because like I don't want my face like going around the internet. And that's probably a cope. That's probably just me coping. But yeah, I'm not gonna show my face most likely. So, and you know what? The reason why I'm mentioning my height too is it's just like I could have been like, bro, if only I looked better, man. Like I'm Chad height, bro. Like I'm height. I'm like an upper echelon in height, but my face and my face and my body are just not it. And then let's get into my personality. Or not, or let's get into my neurodivergency. So I am neurodivergent. I do have autism. I'm higher functioning though. I have something called Asperger's syndrome, or as they call it now, autism spectrum disorder. But yeah, it's basically a disorder that affects your ability to communicate socially. So I'm extremely, extremely socially awkward. I'm very shy around people that I don't know. And like you guys can just imagine how it is with women. Oh my God. It's so bad, guys. Like, especially attractive women, women in general, bro, just women, honestly, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, like I'll be at the boardwalk with my boys and like, or, the beach, I'll be at the boardwalk beach, whatever, with my boys. And, we'll see, obviously you see attractive girls there, right? And, you'll just see like these guys go up to them and like, they're going to get rejected if they're not friends with them already. And, or I should say if they're not orbiters already, because guys and girls can't be friends most of the time. That'll probably be another video that I'll dive maybe a little bit deeper into that, but I'll just briefly mention it. Most likely they're just orbiters. But yeah, you just see these unattractive men go up to these girls and like, getting rejected and shit. Oh, sorry. And stuff like that. And it's just brutal. It's just brutal. And like, I wish that I can go up to these girls, guys. I wish I can go up to them and be like, "Hey, what's your number?" Or, just even have a normal conversation. But every time I try to think about it, or like every time, like I remember a couple summers ago, every time we'd go to the boardwalk, because me and my friend went a lot that summer. Well, he was my friend at the time. We're no longer friends, but like we went like 4 days straight to the boardwalk, and I was thinking like, okay, you know what? Today I'm gonna actually ask for girls' Snapchats. I'm actually gonna talk to girls, and whoop-de-doo, it never happens. It never happened. Because like, you know what, guys, like whenever I think about it, like I see a girl, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go over to her. Like the little voice, and some of you might relate to this. Like this little voice in your head tells you no, bad idea, no. It's like, I think of it, it's self-preservation, guys. Honestly, save yourself. Saving me from the humiliation. I know there's probably gonna be people in the comments saying, "Oh, bro, you gotta go up to her, bro. Like they're not gonna come up to you, and oh, bro, like you gotta ignore that feeling, and you gotta push through." And bro, it's not worth it, man. Like I've seen so many things. I've read, I've researched. Like it's like if you're unattractive, bro, going up to a cold approaching is completely pointless, guys. Completely pointless. There's 0 point to it. The only way cold approach works is if you're at least a 7. Yeah, so yep. Still don't have a girlfriend. I am 21, turning 22 years old this year, and I am still a virgin. Yeah, man. I joke with my friends on how I'm gonna be like, I'm going to be the next 40-year-old virgin. I'm going to be the sequel. I'm going to be the 41-year-old virgin. That's how I joke with my friends. But, yep, still haven't had a girlfriend. still a virgin at 21, going on 22. And I try to cope and say how, like, oh, I'm just saving myself for the one. I can't wait. I don't care about not having a girlfriend right now. I'm just gonna focus on making money and build and getting better shape and bettering my mental health. And I don't care about not having any. I don't care about being a virgin. You know, as long as I as long as I eventually do it with the one. Who it doesn't matter. And sorry for stuttering a little bit there, guys, but it's just cope, bro. At the end of the day, it's just my way of coping. You know what I mean? Because, like, let's be real, guys. Like, I mean, let's be real, guys. Like, if an attractive girl came up to me and asked to be my girlfriend and stuff like that, like, let's be real, I'd probably say yes, or I'd at least go out on a date with her without even knowing her. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so sad, bro. Like, my life, guys, really is just sad. It's just so sad. Like, I provide no value to the world. Like, my life provides no value. Like, I go to a job that I don't care about. And if I'm not there, I'm just rotting away in my room all day. And, my parents will be like, oh, well, you're always upstairs, and oh, like, you should be going out. And that's not an option for me, bro. Because I have a couple friends. One of my friends has actually moved to one of my friends actually moved to another state now, so not gonna be seeing him a lot. And I have a couple of friends, very small friend group, or small friends rather, group of friends rather. And you know what? I don't really mind that. And this is not cope, guys. Like, I don't get how people travel in packs, bro. Like, nowadays you got these people, especially like Gen Alpha, but Gen Z as well. Like, they just travel in packs of people, and I'm just like, I cannot do that, bro. I can't be friends with like 10, like going out with like 10 people at once, bro. Like, that's just crazy. But yeah, so honestly, that part is not cope. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of friends. I just wish I could see them more often. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had a little bit more friends, but not too many more. Like, I'm not coping too much anyway. um, but yeah, like, so basically, like, I just sit in my room all day if I'm not at work. Like, like, what's the point, man? Like, I've tried, like, I've tried that cope of, oh, I'm gonna just looks max, and I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'm gonna get more attractive, and I'm just gonna work on myself. And I've fallen into that cope before, and it's fun for a little while, but then it's like you just, like, eventually you're just like, what's the point of all this? What's the point of trying to look attractive if it's not really working? Or you can't even go up to have a conversation. You can't even go have a simple conversation with a girl. Never mind, lock her down. It's just brutal. God, it's so brutal. Um, but yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of the first video here. I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't wanna keep going on and on and on. I kind of went all over the place here, but hey, it's the first video. If you guys liked it, if you could please subscribe, please like, please comment. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.